General anglers, today is the day. It's tournament time. This tournament is based off of the Uncut Angling Aaron Weeb 39 hours tournament. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. There's 2 seasons. It's awesome. The rules are real simple. Catch a fish, measure the fish. There's 1 point available for any given species, and the most points wins. We use Fish Donkey for our tournament, which allows us to see live leaderboards of all the fish that we're catching. We had 5 teams participating in this tournament across Utah. We had the Backyard Boy TV team, which was Braxton and Sam. We had the Wild About Utah Fishing team, Utah Fishing Channel and Wild About Utah, Michael and Nathan. We had Freaking Outdoors and The Peter. On all of those channels are making their own videos that you can watch and see their perspectives of the tournament. Battle of the Fishing Channels is about to begin. Dan is back. We rented this baby just for the tournament so that we could sleep in it and we don't have to break down our poles. We just lay them all down in the back. There's Dan.
Oh yeah.
Here we go! We're late by 3 minutes. But we're at the first spot. Dan's over there. We're fishing lots of activates, but also because there's catfish and other things in here, carp. Going with a little bottom rig too. Ooh. Dan. Yeah. Oh, it just came off. It felt like it broke. Uh-oh. Someone's already got a fish on the board. On. Yes. And it's not a little fish. Oh, shoot. Man, it just broke again. It just broke again. Essentially, this is what happened. We lost a bunch of stuff getting snagged, and we lost 4 fish. I think most of them were carp. One of them was something else. We caught one really tiny smallmouth. And now we just gotta do something else. So we're changing spots. We stayed there for too long, which is my biggest weakness in this tournament, is trying to force something to happen at the spot. So do better. Same target species. Seeing what we can do. That's a fatty. That's a fatty. I gotta wait till. Where's Dan? He's gonna want to see it. He's gonna want to say it. He went to go get corn because he wanted to catch carp, and I said, no, it's walleye time.
Thank you.
Dan, how are you feeling?
Great.
I made a huge run. I
was on the phone.
Were you?
I was on the phone and my pole, I said set it down and it got pulled halfway into the water.
Tiny carp.
Yep, tiny carp, but I'll take it.
I ran a long ways to get to this carp.
I appreciate it.
I didn't video. Woo-wee. All right. Okay, that was fun. Let's measure you, buddy. So last year we didn't catch a carp or a walleye, so we're happy about that. But I mean, this was our shot at pike, white crappie. Those were the big ones at this spot, and we didn't get them, which is all right. So on to the next spot. We're looking for catfish, bass, white bass, some of the sunfish, bluegill kind of dealios. So we have some work to do for sure. We're getting annihilated. We got 3 species. Our walleye already got stolen. Michael Richardson and Nathan are absolutely destroying. They already have 11 species, and we just found their car.
We need to do something to their car.
We need to do something to their car.
Something, yeah.
Something. Oh, what are you doing here, Utah Fishing Channel? Here you go. I hope that confuses you. Wow, we only had a rod in for 5 minutes. Is it small?
Yep.
Watch out! Watch that reel, back reel. What is? Oh, that looks like a bullhead. It is a bullhead. Nice, Dan.
Nice me.
Yeah.
You put the rod in.
Nice. I mean, that might be bigger than theirs, though. Here, hold that light.
Yep, that's all that matters.
Okay, I'm gonna go get him back. I think we just stole a point.
Nice.
So something very important happened in the dark. We caught this very tiny fish. And while it's not gonna score us a point, it is gonna be our catfish bait. So hopefully we can get a big channel. Checking in. We fished hard for a channel catfish, but we couldn't get it done. I think Michael and Nathan caught 12 or 13 species. Braxton and Sam also caught a bunch. I didn't even count, but a bunch of good ones. A white crappie, which is super uncommon in Utah. It's pretty cool. Not super cool for us. We struggled. We had 4 species, right?
Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
4 species, and
No,
then 5 species, and just 1 point. That probably won't stay.
Yeah.
So, all right, we'll see you in the morning. And then we start off the day with a little kokanee. If other teams catch a kokanee, it will be bigger, but that's just what we have in this area. So I'm super happy we got it because it took, I don't know, not that long. We moved on from the quick kokanee bite, which was pretty lucky. Sometimes the spawning kokanee, you don't know how long it'll take them to bite, but now we're trying to get an Arctic grayling. Okay, we are going for grayling. We moved spots, we didn't get one fast out of where we thought. And then we got a brook trout, which is a big deal. It's tiny, but it's a big deal. Beautiful little brook. We're just fishing one person at a time right now, because this is a small pool and it's clear, shallow water, so we don't really want to muck it up too bad. Fished the morning bite, and it was okay. Started off hot.
3 species.
Yeah, we got the kokanee and the brook trout almost immediately.
Yeah.
And then we tried for grayling for a long time. 2 or 3 hours.
2 minutes, too much time.
I don't know if I've ever missed so many bites in my life.
Yeah, it was a little tough.
Yeah, I'm a little demoralized, but also while that was happening, Dan did land a small rainbow. I think we're at 8 species. We're not giving up. You know, these other teams have done extraordinarily well. Very impressive. We're not going to give up. We're going to keep going. We'll check in when we get service again, and maybe we'll, I don't know, are you ready for that emotional...
No.
to see what all the other teams were doing?
Let's go catch a few more fish before we hit that.
At least there's peanut butter jellies.
That's right.
I like to eat my feelings, you know. Welcome to the jungle. We've got lots of trout. We've got everything you want. Oh. Well, the Weber ended up treating us okay. We were 1 for 2, so we caught the brown trout. Sadly, I thought the camera was rolling. I don't think it was. If it wasn't, here's the photo. And yeah, so that was really the last update. Not a whole lot of fish being caught right now. I know Michael and Nathan just caught a chub, but we'll see what everybody does. And now we're at a spot, we're back to warm water fishing, so crappie, smallmouth, perch, probably just that, but maybe something else too. You never know. Okay, I was just packing up to leave, and Dan's rod that had a worm on it was bouncing. We got this bluegill, we got this bullhead. Honestly, it might be big enough to beat what the current bullhead is. If we got this point, that'd be pretty cool. I don't think anybody's going back for bullhead. Oh yeah, that's gonna beat it for sure. One large bullhead going back. Wow, today's been a rough day of fishing, to say the least. But we did have a nice little win at the end there by catching a bullhead and stealing that point back. 11.5 inch bullhead. And now we are gonna go try and get some trout points as our final spot. It's almost over. It's so sad. Final stretch. Doubling down like at each spot. We have one passive rod, one active rod that we'll be working on. We're going for trout, so we got some worms suspended. I think Dan's got worms off the bottom. Then we'll be just working active stuff, you know, swim bait, Jake's spin a lure, stuff like that. Are you on? Okay, sweet. What are we, 7 minutes into this thing? 5 minutes? What's it feeling? Tiny? Is it a sucker? Because that would be cool. I see it, it's tiny. What is it? What is that? That's a chub! Yeah. Dan, that's a, oh my gosh, Dan! That's bigger than their chub. Not that it matters, we can't beat him at this point.
It came off.
That's a chub. Nice!
We take a point from somebody.
We take a point from Michael.
That's important.
Wow, we were not expecting that. We'll give that guy a breath. We just helped Braxton and Sam. Yeah. Goodbye, chub. Thanks for the surprise. Is it like a half hour left? 40-ish minutes. My final strategy, I'm going with a little crawdad. We got the little crawdad and the tube jig, white tube jig. Dan, are you kidding me? Came off. What is going on?
Oh, I'm on.
Are you?
Yep.
Nice. Oh shoot. What is it though? Oh, what is it though? What is it?
Rainbow, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Rainbow?
It's a cutthroat.
Oh, it's a cutthroat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a new species.
It is. I'm gonna let you handle that. We fished to the last second, but all we ended up with was chub. So the tournament ended. Huge congratulations to Braxton and Sam for winning again this year. Good job, guys. They scored 12 points. Michael and Nathan took second place with 10 points. Dan and I tied with Freakin' Outdoors with 3 points each. And the Peter took fourth place. Thank you, guys. Check out their channels. Go see their videos. And we'll see you next year.